Hey, Nick here, and welcome to part 3 of building my minimalist apartment. I hope you've been enjoying this series so far. Today, it's the last episode before my full apartment tour. We're finishing up some details, doing a bit of decorating, but first things first, let's finish up this bedroom. We have some stuff to get done, so let's start it off with the bed. So now that we have the bed looking nice and clean, it's time to go ahead and set up my nightstand. Now this pot may look pretty familiar because, well, you may recognize it from Steve. I got my workspace over there. I even have a plant.
A plant. That's what you need. That's what's important.
His name is Steve. I'm here to bring you some bad news. Steve didn't survive the move. I left him in my car for literally 1 hour in the Phoenix heat, and he withered away. But here is Steve 2.0. I think he looks great. Over here by the foot of my bed, we have this really ugly breaker panel box. You can see inside of here. And also, you may not realize it because I do have a video light running now, but I do not have any form of light in this bedroom. So, of course, on my trip to IKEA, I found something really cool, and I think it fits the room very well. Let me show you real quick. This thing was not very easy to build. Let me just say that. But we have it outfitted with a smart plug, so of course it will be smart home controlled, as everything else is in this apartment. I just think it's a really good way to be efficient with your electricity, and also it's really nice and easy to control. So once we turn it on here, you can see it's a nice soft light that isn't blaring above you in the bedroom. So really relaxing, exactly what I want for my bedroom. So now that my bedroom is complete, I think it looks really great, very minimal with no distractions. Over here in my hallway, we have my closet. So I'm gonna go through, put everything inside of there, get it all nice and organized, so that way I can access my gear, clothes, or whatever else I have inside of there. So I figured this dead space next to the couch looks pretty boring and bland, and after a quick trip to IKEA, I managed to find something that's both functional and looks pretty nice in the space, so check it out. Here is the bottom, and what you can do is get a blanket and put it inside there, so that way you can have your storage for your blanket that is nice for Netflix and chill. And then over here, we have the top. So it serves as a place to store like blankets and stuff like that, and you can put things on top, so it's a nice end table. So let me go and throw some stuff on there. And now that we have that all set up, we can go ahead and turn on the salt lamp. I definitely think that looks really cool, and honestly it's pretty functional because I have my incense, salt lamp. It's kind of dark on this side of the apartment, and I can store my blanket underneath there, so pretty cool if you ask me. Over here by my kitchen, I have this big empty wall, and I also have a lot of nanoleaf panels. And if you don't know what those are, you're gonna find out very quickly here. But the idea is that I'm gonna stretch them across both of these walls here, and I think it's gonna create for a much more dynamic look in the environment here. And when I have get-togethers with my friends, I think it's gonna be pretty cool. So let's get setting those up. I I actually think that looks pretty great, and honestly, the way it wraps around the wall is pretty cool. So over here we have a cable management mess, but I'm gonna show you guys something first real quick. This right here kinda looks like a big white PC, but it's not actually. And when you plug it in, you see we have some fancy RGB lights and everything like that. Right now they're actually orange, but what this is, if you can hear, it's kicking on high because this is an air purifier. Honestly, I really like the way it looks, and I think it fills in the space pretty nicely. It fits with the whole minimalist aesthetic for sure, and it's definitely very functional if you ask me. So I'll let you guys know what I think in the full apartment tour, but in the meantime, if you want to check it out along with any of the products in this video, I'll have those linked down in the description below. So let's go and get this cable management mess cleaned up. Now that we got the cables all nice and clean, we're gonna let this air purifier do its work. It's gonna be on high for a little while, that's for sure. I hope you guys enjoyed watching part 3 of building my minimalist apartment, since it's the last episode before my full apartment tour goes live. So as soon as that happens, I'll be sure to have it up in the card over here. But in the meantime, if you haven't checked out part 1 or part 2, where I was moving out, moving in, and even building my desk setup, I highly recommend you check out the playlist linked down in the description below. I have the whole series there. I really appreciate you guys sticking around to the end, watching my videos, and supporting everything that I do. All of your comments mean the world to me. I hope to see you guys soon. Peace!